Good morning. We're on our way to the trail officially. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. So, see you then.
Good luck, y'all.
Thank you. You as well. So, we're here in North Adams, Massachusetts, right up the road from Mass Mocha. And starting the long trail, it's about 3 or so miles to the actual border. So, I'll check back in when we get there. So we had like really heavy bags and we start going up this trail and it's just muddy and grindy and I'm like, are we really gonna walk another 300 miles like this, honestly? And it was just kind of like, wow, it started to set in what we were doing for the next 20 days. Okay. 10 miles to our shelter. Nice. We just entered Vermont and we just started on the trail. So let's go. No, it's okay. So we came across this like a Appalachian Trail through hiker. And he's just standing like ankle deep in the water in the stream, just like with his socks and shoes on. It was kind of like weird to look at, but he was like, "What's up, guys? I'm just cleaning off the mud." And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's like 6-ish in the morning. We're waking up. It's like misty. It's already pouring outside. Half the people are already gone. I'm just like, shit. We have to walk like 20 miles in the rain today. Day 2.
So that's where we started this morning. We're going about 19 miles to the Kid Gore shelter. Look at this amazing stream. It's perfect for water. Glastonbury Fire Tower. Well, this is disappointing. The tower is closed. And it's always been open until this year. They just closed it to the public because it's deemed unsafe. So that is, it was literally like a 10-mile steep, but then down and then up and then down, brutal trail from the road to here. And it's closed. Well, 17 miles in. You don't want to be seeing another hill. Alright, the end of day 2. That was our hardest day on the entire trip, stats-wise. So it was about 19 miles. But my thing literally had 21, but I think that's wrong. It had 19 miles. We had 19 miles, like 4,000 something feet of elevation gain of up, and like 3,000 something down. And this is where we're spending the night. So yeah, and there's supposed to be a very nice sunset here in the morning, so a very nice sunrise here in the morning. There's supposed to be a very nice sunrise here in the morning. Morning, it's day 3, and yesterday we had a super long and brutal day, and now we're at the campsite and we slept in until 7 instead of like 5 today. So we only have 14 miles to go today. It's not going to be nearly as bad as yesterday, but today we do go over Stratton. woods, and we're just walking down the road a little bit, and we see this guy on the side of the road, and he's got a cooler, and he's like, "What's up, guys?" You know, like, and there's a group of people. He's with his mom, and he's giving out like watermelon brownies and like Coca-Cola, Sprite to everyone, and all the hikers, and it was awesome. Like we just, that was the first little bit of sugar that we've gotten, and we just shot up Stratton. It was like 3-point-something miles, did it in like an hour, 20 minutes. And just got some Trail Magic, which is like where people set up and like give you stuff for hikers for free. So we got some Coke, watermelon, you know, brownies. There's a few people there just stopped in, said hi, but now we have to go up this. So it's gonna be a big ascent, but now we're powered by this. What's up, guys? We've gone about 50 miles in the last 3 days. We're on top of Stratton now. So this is the fire tower. The actual ski resort is over there. That's Stratton. Mount Snow, right over there. We came from like way back there, so nice. Alright, that's our walk.
So we pull up to the shelter at like 6 or no, a little early, like maybe 5 o'clock. It's already a party there. There's like 12 AT thru hikers. This crazy kilt man talking about like cooking, baking, all this crazy stuff. There's a caretaker too, that was cool. So we kind of chilled for a while, hid in the background a little bit because these guys are just going at it. It's like a party. And then we went down, walked like quarter mile down the trail to the Stratton Pond from the shelter, and we jumped in. Pretty nice there, great view. And then kind of dried off, came back.
All right, it's the end of day 3. We're chilling at a lake tomorrow. Today was like a 16-mile day, and we hit Stratton. Tomorrow is a super easy 12-mile day with like less than 2,000 feet of like up and down. So it's pretty exciting. Starting out on day 4, the easiest day so far, 12.5 miles. Less than 2,000 feet up and down, so I'm looking forward to this because I'm not feeling too great. I'm not feeling too great. That's just part of like the hiking experience. It just, you know, the feet are hurting a little bit, the stomach a little bit, so. Sorry, dude. It was dry out. So we're here at Prospect Rock, about halfway through day 4, and there's just a really, really sick view. So that's Mount Equinox, another really 3,800 feet, I think, and then that's Manchester, the town of Manchester. That's Zander. Hello.
And we're going that way.
To another view in 2 miles. So we're here at the bottom of Bradley. So we're here at the bottom of Bromley. And we're gonna go up to the top of Bromley and stay up there, camp up there for the night.
Yeah, so our first plan was to go to Bromley Shelter, which is like halfway up the mountain. But we were looking on Far Out, which is the app with our map, and we realized up at the top in the comments it said like the ski like patrol hut is open during the summer for hikers. So power, trash, it said. So the plan was to go up there. It added like 1 more mile to the day, but it should be sick is what the idea was.
So, I mean, we got up there and we were pretty early, and the ski lift is right there, and we're like, you know what if we just threw our sleeping stuff down and we do the ski lift? What's up, guys? End of day 4. We decided to push on up to the top of Bromley, and it was the best decision that we've made on the trip. As you can see the sunset behind me. Zander's here. We're sleeping under the chairlift. So hopefully it doesn't start. If it starts, we'll hear it. It sounds like a jet engine starting up, so we'll be fine in that regard. And then Strand all the way back there. I'll tune back in tomorrow morning. Good night. Morning, it's sunrise. This is where we slept last night. The view is amazing, as you can see. The stars were crazy. It was a good night, but it was kind of chilly, so. So we're here at the end of day 5, holding easy 17 miles today. It's 2:50, something like that, and we left at like 7:15. And this is where we're gonna be spending the night. Pretty nice. Pretty good. So we modified that day a little bit to go up to the shelter called Little Rock Pond, which was a pretty cool little shelter, and we made it there just in time, just before it started absolutely pouring. And it was great to be watching the rain, but not actually in the rain. So that was good. Talking to this AT through hiker, he was just like, yeah, dude, I got this whole bag of Doritos. I'm not gonna eat it if you guys want it. So we took the bag of Doritos and we just completely demolished that bag of Doritos. It was gone very quickly. Yeah. So we decided that the next day we would just hike like 22 miles or something like that to make our last day before down to the inn, which was where we were gonna stay for the night at a hotel. We wanted to make that day as short as possible, so we decided to do like 22 miles. Look at this. It's like a rock garden. It's just filled with stacks of rocks. Cool little overlook. 0.2 miles off trail. Worth it? Probably not. So it's cool. Salamander!
It's our 22-mile crazy day. Joe's foot's still hurting. It's like 10 a.m. No, it's a little before 10. We pull up to the first trail magic. It's this man. He's nuts. So does this twice a week. He's got the whole setup: table, canopy over it, circle of chairs. He's got first aid, soda, fresh fruit, wipes to clean yourself, charging. He's making blueberry pancakes before 10. At 10 he switches and does hot dogs. And it's like our whole group's there. Everyone we've been hiking with is just going nuts. And that's like, like around 10. We're there till like probably 10:40. Pretty long break. Then we jump one more gap, another like 6 miles, come out to the next road, and there's another trail magic. This one's a van. It's a lady and her husband. They also got another car. They're shuttling people down to a deli down the street. They've got ice cream, soda, same setup minus the fresh hot dogs and pancakes. So that's sick.
So we're walking to a farm stand right now. We're about, 13 miles in, something like that. And we got 4 miles about to go until the farm stand, maybe like 3 miles. It's 2:30-ish right now. My guess is that we're gonna be at that farm stand at 4:27. What's your guess, Zander?
I'm gonna be a bit more pessimistic. It's probably like, I'm gonna say 440.
440. All right, let's see who's closer. So coming up that hill, that was by far the worst thing we've had to do so far. Beacon Hill. You come up from Clarendon Gorge, gain like 800 feet of elevation in like less than half a mile. Go back down halfway into the gorge to the shelter, and then go up like another 800 feet in like half a mile again. And it is like 90 degrees. It is so humid. And carrying these 30-pound backpacks, oh my God. My willpower has never been tested like that before. But I did bring this Mountain Dew up from the Trail Magic. So I'm going to drink this Mountain Dew right now. And then we have a nice easy walk to the ice cream place.
At the farm.
So we just left the most awesome farm stand ever. Yeah. And they had like cheese, bread, ice cream, like chocolate milk. They had like this maple candy, seltzer and candy and everything. They even had like propane tanks for hikers. Wi-Fi charging, everything that you could ask for. Yeah. So this day, although the hiking has sucked, it's been really hard. Like we've run into so many good things that it's like cool. Like
we did Trail Magic twice.
It's worth it. We had Trail Magic twice.
That was crazy.
Just completely stuffed our faces.
Guy was making pancakes and hot dogs.
Guy was making pancakes and hot dogs at the first one. Yeah. Then you walk 6-7 miles, come out of the second one. They got like a bunch of cold drinks and ice cream and tubs and stuff. Grab some of that. Yeah. Walk another 5 miles, and now you have this. And now we have 3 miles back to our final campsite for the night. Got like a fresh sourdough loaf, and we're gonna go share it with the people at the campsite. So awesome.
Suave's gonna be excited.
All right. See you over there. It's the morning of day 7. Ready to take a shower. I think everyone just feels so sticky and like musty and everything. So I'm excited to take a shower and do that. I'm getting water. Going up over Killington today and then back down to the road where we will stay the night at the Long Trail Inn. Let's do it.
So we probably started fairly early, like 7. We're going up Killington this day. It's only 10 miles to the inn. We're pretty excited to get like our first shower and good meal of the trip. Joe's really crawling. We get up there, take the spur trail to the top. It's a crazy steep 0.1 miles. No views at the top, unfortunately, pretty cloudy. I figured for like a second, but not much. Then it was like 6 more miles down to the road, and Joe really started crawling on there, less than a mile an hour. He was really hurting. Wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to finish the trip, honestly. I was a little worried. But Joe threw in the headphones and like cranked it down the trail. So that was he just came flying up behind me. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so my foot is just killing me. Like my ankle, I'm moving so slow, and I'm like, I'm barely able to even walk here. And I threw in my headphones and I threw on the Mamma Mia playlist, and I know it just does something to my brain. All of a sudden, I was just getting in the groove, and I just went down the mountain, and I was just flying down. I caught back up with Zander, who was ahead, and he was waiting for me down a little further down. And we walked down to the bottom, which was nice. But then he tells me we got to walk another mile up the road to our hotel. So I'm like, oh man. But it was great. We stopped at the pub and got like 4 sodas. Just kept refilling. The guy probably thought we were crazy, honestly. So one of these camps is closed because apparently there's a homeless guy with a machete that's living there, walking through the woods, who's usually peaceful, apparently, but he has made violent threats. So Yeah, we stay away from there. Stay away from Pico Camp. All right, starting on day 8, we just left the Long Trail Inn. Zender's mom just dropped us off at the parking lot where we finished yesterday. So we're getting back on the trail now after a nice little break. And so we're gonna do about 13. We're gonna take it a little bit easy the next couple days, doing some lighter days, and then we'll see. So back on the trail. It's also gonna probably rain today, so being careful for that. And there is a guy apparently missing on the trail in this section that we're about to hike through in the next couple of days. So that hasn't been seen since the floods like 2 weeks ago. So let's see what happens. Cool looking forest. Such strange. In Willow Gap, and here is where we are gonna go this way and follow the Long Trail for another 170-ish miles. But if we wanted to, we could go on the Appalachian Trail, keep following that, and that would go to Katahdin in Maine. About another 480 miles or something from here. But we're gonna go this way and go to Canada. So let's get going. We are in like a monsoon right now. It's awesome. We're here at the end of day 8. Made it to the shelter. Kind of ran in. Zander ran in. We kind of startled this girl a little bit that was already here, but it started pouring, so we were like running into the shelter. But doing good. Everything is soaking wet and hanging up there. But we're drying now. So strange. Beside it. Morning of day 9. Leaving from the David Logan shelter. We stopped to get water in probably the most buggy place on the entire trail. It was so bad. But now we're finally gonna be back on the trail. And I got 13.5 miles to go again today. So 2 pretty easy days. And tonight we'll be staying at Sucker Brook. So see if that one's any better. It's gonna be a nice day today, but everything is still soaking wet from yesterday in the rain. So I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing we can do about it here. We try. You can't really hang stuff in the shelters. They're dark and damp, so it doesn't dry. Unless you're like wearing it out in the sun. So it is what it is. Guys, this is a big moment. We have officially graduated from the front side of this map to the back side. Now we're in Middlebury and Lincoln Gaps. And then we'll go to the Camel's Hump section, and then Mount Mansfield, and then the Canada section. Yeah. Champlain out there. It's kind of hazy, but pretty high up now. Pretty cool. So we're up here on top of Gillette Mountain. And just nothing to see here. A lot of dead trees that they could cut down to make a view, but I mean, other than that, we just took a break up here, and there was this huge bee that was just looking at us for a long time. It's right back. Hold on. at that beep. It's been like this for like 15 minutes. So our only conclusion, the only logical conclusion is that it's a surveillance drone. So this bee is it's reporting us right now, clearly. I am doing a check-in. That's freaking right, Zander. It is day. It is day 9. The night of day 9. And we finally put up our tent because there's no one else in the shelter. And look at that. Oh my god. We are going to sleep so amazingly without having to worry about all the bugs that just love to bite you and fly in your ears and fly in your face and just fly everywhere. And now we're in the tent. I am so excited, guys. Yeah. Alright, it's the morning of day 10. I'm waiting for Mr. Harrigan, Zander's dad, to come up the trail. So we're gonna try and make some animal noises and see if he responds to any of them. Woo! Woo! Woo!
And in 4 miles, there's another shelter. So it's much cooler, so it's not worth 2 miles.
They'll probably stop.
Alright, so this was after our 10-mile day with my dad, pretty short. It poured on us the end of the day, that sucked, and then it just rained all night. But we got to this place, Skyline Lodge, pretty sick, like log cabin they built out there on a lake. I don't know the name of the lake, but we pulled in there, it was pretty cool. Played some cards, learned a new game. There were these 2 guys there we met up with, Thomas and Will, from Wayland, Mass, not super far from us, or from me at least. That was pretty fun. They were with us the night before, but we didn't really talk to them too much, but got to hang out with them when we were stuck in the rain for a while. That night it got cold. The first week, hot, humid, sweaty, buggy. That night it was cold. I was freezing that morning. Probably, I think the thermometer read 39 degrees on the outside of the building, so got chilly quick.
Checking in. Day 10. Mm-hmm. We're at this nice shelter, but we got poured on towards the end.
Yeah.
Who you met?
You're stuck in time, forever waiting on that line.
I'm gonna sleep with you.
If nothing ever moves, would that be
And tomorrow we have 16 miles, 17 miles. It'll be long, but it'll be doable. So, all good. See you later. Good night. Saturday night, 8 o'clock in the evening. What a crazy Saturday night. Checking out. Good night. It's like the wedding bus style. We came from a couple days ago. So we just came down to Lincoln Road, and that trail is super packed with people. And we're here in Lincoln Gap. Dude, there is so many cars here. Look at this. So we're out of the Breadloaf Wilderness now, and
There's not much purpose in stuff, but I do want water.
that's the last wilderness area. So checking in. We're on top of Sugar Bush right now. We'll go back to the south where we came from Killington. We were there a couple days ago. This is looking to the west into New York and the Adirondacks, and then Mansfield, the tallest mountain in Vermont, is right there. We'll be there in 4 days. So, pretty awesome. This is our first day. So we'll be there in 2 days.
It's alright.
There's Campbell's Home for Mansfield in the background. And looking back to the south, that's where we came up from just a little bit ago. That's where we've been we're spending the night. Yeah. Alright, so this is Will and Thomas. We hiked with them the last 2 days. We've been at the same shelter and we hiked with them today. 16 miles and we're gonna chill up here. This is their last night on the trail. They've been on the trail for a week and then they're gonna get picked up tomorrow. Unfortunately, they have to leave us.
Sorry guys, I know where Francis is, but that's too bad so far.
Yeah. So, alright. That's Zander.
In case you forgot.
That's all. Yeah, in case you forgot. Pretty awesome. Moonrise.
How bad of an idea is it to try the first? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at
That's angled pretty good.
Spend some time away, getting ready for the day you're born again.
Good morning. It's day 12. And I just have an absolutely nutritious breakfast waiting for me today. Lots of it's
Run with the man, alone again, alone again, alone again, alone again, alone. No use looking out. It's within the brink, that lonely feeling. Understanding when you live here, you'll be clear.
So we just got absolutely dumped on. I was enjoying it. I'm not wearing any rain gear. I was enjoying it while it was drizzling. It started absolutely pouring. So Zander threw on his rain gear and just sprinted up the trail to the next shelter because he hates the rain. And me, I'm back here. I'm embracing the rain. I'm becoming one with the rain. I'm having a great time and look at it now. It's already back to sunny. Neither of us are at the shelter yet. So we spend the same amount of time in the rain, just as wet, but I'm having more fun. So he's probably up there. I don't know, maybe he's chilling now. I don't know. But it's pretty funny how it works out. Woo! To the shelter. How you feeling? Good. Good? Nice. Awesome, we are here. Got dumped on a little bit, but it was a lot of fun.
So it's not even raining on the weather app.
It's not raining right now, it's sunny. Dude, look out there. So did you have fun running through the rain?
That was great.
Did you really? No.
The rain sucks.
The rain sucks. I had a ton of fun, I can tell you that.
Okay.
So we're about to go to Montclair and we see this. The next 5 miles north to Montclair can take 4 to 5 hours. It's extremely dangerous when wet and it just poured on us, so we're just gonna take our time. It's 1 o'clock, we have plenty of time. We've already gone like 12, 13 miles, so we are gonna go up to Burnt Rock now and lay out in the sun for a while. All right, checking in from the end of day 12. That was probably our hardest day. And those last 5 miles, just as the sign said, literally took forever. It poured on us like 3 times. We were just, that whole section was just so steep, up, down. It was either super steep, like rocky and roots, or it was just like walking through mud for like what felt like forever. So it was all up, down. There was no break. And it took me like 4.5 hours. I think it took Zander like 4 hours. And we had a nice break on top of burnt rock still, but that took forever. That was rough. Well, that's a little scary. The bears, they got a nice little barricade. So it's probably pretty serious here. Nice. Sleeping. Cold. It's freezing. The barricade is in. Everything is hanging. Map down there. We're playing out some mobiles. Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. It's like 8 o'clock. So yeah, awesome. Monday. Oh my god, look at my toes. An absolutely brutal, just like blistering. Dude, my toe is just like so weird. Spider bite too. That Band-Aid has been on there for a while. Alright, time to sleep. Good morning, guys. It's morning of day 12. Day 13, I mean. We're going up and over Camel Sump this morning, and we have a morning ascent of Camel Sump. And it is freezing cold. It's probably like upper 30s, low 40s. There's Mount So we're here at the end of day 13, and same with Zander's family, friends, Tristan, Whitney, and Avon, and they've been super kind to us, and we went to the store. This is where I'm going to be sleeping, and we're going to go rafting now, I think, but we went down to the river already, so it's super awesome.
Yeah, so we were just hanging out. We had a bunch of extra time because we finished pretty early. We were walking down to the river, and Avon just had the idea. She's like, I haven't floated down here yet, but I've been thinking about doing it. We've got some tubes. So we were like, all right, well, that's a side quest, let's do it. And so we went over, we filled up the tubes, aired the air compressor, and just floated down to some like elbow thing, I forget the name of it. It was like, I don't know, 20-minute float down the river, pretty sick. Pretty much can float the whole way. Some spinning around, some rapids, almost slammed into a couple rocks, but it was pretty awesome. Pretty cool side quest for the long trip.
Starting off day 14 on the trail, 2 weeks 2 weeks ago today we started, and oh fuck. Okay, starting off day 14 on the trail, and today we're going from the Winooski River Valley to Mount Mansfield. So it's a long stretch, about 16, 17 miles with like 6,000 plus feet of elevation. Really cold right now, but it's gonna warm up to like 70. So we are not putting the jackets on. We're gonna enjoy the cold. We're gonna embrace it, and it's gonna be all over mountains, all the way to Mansfield. So all up today, all up and down, going from the lowest point on the trail to the highest point on the trail. So it's gonna be a long day. So we just saw a bear family. For the first time on the trail, we saw bears. Saw 3 of them. Looked like 2 cubs and a mom, maybe. Just over this. They ran away from us, of course. So yeah, but we're gonna just keep making noise so they stay away, and we alert them and don't surprise them. So we're gonna play some music. So we came to this view, Harrington's View. Already done 6 miles or so. We've already done 7.5 miles or so. And Mount Mansfield is right over there, and we were planning to just spend the night up Butler Lodge, which is like right kind of by the nose right there, and then hike up tomorrow morning. But we think we're just gonna try and go over the whole thing today, and it'll be a about 22-mile day with like a lot of elevation. But we're gonna try and bang it out and just spend all day at Smugs tomorrow and just chill and have fun. So I think it'll be a good idea if we can get it done, and my dad can pick us up. That would be great. So
How long it takes to get us there. Point of life is to live the little moments, be they good or bad, but you never get them back.
dude, look at this ladder. Just goes straight up the side of the cliff.
There's no place I'd rather be than with my friends, feeling free in that van, living in the moment, laughing, praying,
Yes.
none of this will
So the
change,
forehead
but it always
took a little
does.
less than 2 hours to get up from the bottom of
Please
the
don't
notch.
forget,
Looking back, you can see Camel's Hump.
enjoy the
Yesterday
ride
morning,
while you can.
and looking this way, you can see the towers. Gonna take a quick break here. The ridge is pretty easy. You go up about 400 more feet, but it's over like 2 miles, so pretty easy. And wow, Sunset Ridge. We're at the main junction here, pushing up to the summit. There's the super clear day, looking into the whites. You can easily see Moosilauke. And if we pan over this way, you can see the presidentials. Mount Washington, Jefferson and Adams as well. And if we pan this way, we see Zander. And looking north, that's what the next couple days have for us. And the next day of hiking, we will be going over this whole ridge right here. And looking out here to Lake Champlain, you can see the Adirondacks, and Whiteface. Super cool. Woo! Made it to the notch. That was a long descent down. Got about half a mile of pretty flat to go. So we meet up with my dad and go eat some good food. I am starving and thirsty. And we're just gonna grind out this last little bit. So yeah, we've basically been running. Not running, but we were moving pretty fast down there to catch up. So see you later. Picking up at
video?
the ridge line, yeah. You can see where we were a couple hours ago over there. This is Amanda. So, took a 0 day, and which means no hiking. And so we slept in a lot, had a nice late breakfast, and just kind of chilled out, laid around. We ended up going to the supermarket. We got some new gear as well, some warmer gear because it had just been so cold the last couple nights on the trail. Got a lot of food. We went out for lunch and came back and just chilled out at Smugs and went to the fun zone and all that stuff. And before you knew it, it's time to go to bed again because we gotta wake up early and start hiking again the next morning. So it was great to be able to clean off and stuff. We also hit the sauna, which was nice.
Who will dry your eyes when it falls apart?
Beginning of day 16. 5 more days on the trail. Dad just dropped us off. And we're ready to go. Staying at the Bear Hollow shelter today. So, see you later. Thank you. Top of Madonna. There's a lot of people down there. So, yeah, we're chilling up here. And I'm gonna go to the next shelter. There's Mansfield. We are here stranded. There's a big thunderstorm coming in the next like 3 hours, so we might just wait it out and go after. But we'll have to eat dinner and stuff here, so I'm just gonna wait here for a while. Whiteface shelter. It's a pretty nice shelter. Top of Whiteface. Looking back at Madonna, Sterling, Mansfield all the way out there. So we decided to just go all the way to Bear Hollow. Well, it said it was, well, there was like an 80% thunderstorm warning. The entire time we were walking, not a drop of rain. Not a single drop of rain. We made it all the way down here, completely dry, and which is nice. So, boom. Spending the night here in Bear Hollow, and then an easy 4 miles down to the road tomorrow, and then we'll keep going from there. Just saw the sign, 211 miles we've gone on the trail, and 54. Wait, hold on, that doesn't make any sense. So that's the 265.
Maybe their signs are wrong.
Yeah, well, we've gone like 215, 220 miles so far. So I think, you know, we've gone 218 miles at this point, and we have 54 left to Canada. So we're cruising along here, making good time. 4 days left on the trail. Morning of day 17. We start off today with a pretty nice, easy, like 4 miles, just down to Route 15. And yeah, we've just been walking on this logging road since basically we started. It's been super nice. Literally like the easiest couple miles of the trail, it says too. So we're making good time here. And we're gonna stop at a little grocery store kind of thing, refuel a little bit, and then head about another 11 miles to Camp Fortunate. So it's feeling good, and check back in later.
Everything is on a time track.
Prospect.
Heaven Calls from outside and no racing mind will run you dry. Mind to what you left behind.
Look at that ant throwing another ant.
I wonder what the feeling is that's thundering that I can't quite hear beneath the sound of my mind.
It is the morning of day 18, which means we have 3 days left of hiking, including today, and like 30 miles left. That's it, and then we're done in Canada. So, yeah, here we are in our Willis Camp shelter. Just woke up. It's like 6:30. We've been waking up at like 5:30 and hiking like 15 miles and getting to the shelter at like 3 o'clock, way too early. So we're waking up a little later now. Finally realized on day 18. So it's 6:30, you know, not too early. It was pretty easy to wake up. Got 10 hours of sleep because we go to bed at like 8:30. So yeah, got a lot of sleep, feeling good, and spending out these last few days. All the deer. That's where we're headed today. We'll be up there in a couple hours. I'm looking down into Devil's Gulch. Yeah, Spruce Ledge Camp. Alright guys, we're on top of Belvedere Mountain. This is awesome. Look at this view. And that is where we're gonna be going in the next 2 days to finish up the trail. And just behind that is Canada. So we are looking into Canada right now. Just have a little bit more to go after that. Crazy. That's a snake. Oh yeah, look, its head is right there. Hey, don't touch it. Don't. Its head was right sticking out.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Hey, buddy. Should I prod it?
Not with your finger. It's gonna come shooting out if you stab it and poke into that hole.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Whoa,
Whoa.
That is a pretty big snake.
Oh my god.
That thing launched itself.
That was cool. Yeah, it's still in there. Just chilling. It's a party.
Are you taking a video?
Yeah,
This is just weird now.
it's a party.
I'm a blank book. Oh, honey, won't you color me in?
Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. on day 19, and today we're gonna try and go maybe up and over J or to the top of J, and then tomorrow we'll finish it up. But today we are here. Look at that nice little pink in the sky, and yeah, Zander's here, and second to last day. Exciting.
Come on, stronger. My old fair. And everything
Last road
that you
crossing,
gave, you all
J Pass. We're gonna go up and over. Stay at
for the fire that's been burning in my mouth. Oh, come on, stronger. I'm starting to figure it out. When go out, she takes me
Tram.
When we go out, she takes me dancing.
Top of Great Peak. This is the last hike.
Bottle after party. When we go out, she takes me dancing.
Shooting Star Shelter. We spent the night and cooked, went to bed early, got up the next morning really early, hit the trail by like 6:30, and we only had like 6 miles at that point to do. Did it in like 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes or something. Got to the very end, the northern terminus, the Canada border, and it was awesome. I mean, it was just kind of a surreal experience. It's like, wow, we really just walked here from Massachusetts, and it was super cool to think that, and you could see down, look down the kind of like the power line and see the mountains in the distance, the clouds. It poured on us all morning. It was completely pouring. The trail didn't get any easier until the very end. It was still up and down. It was all in the mud, all in the rain, completely pouring. But we got to that northern terminus, just cleared up for a little while. We had a great view. It was awesome. Went down the Journey's End Trail, got picked up, changed our clothes, and drove home. Oh my gosh. Did we do it? Oh my god. Bam. Oh my god.